It's David McGee and
Darren McGee.
all right, I'm back with my son. We have a interesting lesson today. We're going to talk about pranking. That's something that my son is excellent at. Tell us about some of the pranks that you have done.
Like my top pranks.
Yeah, your top ones.
Like one time I hit my cousin Austin with an egg on the back of his neck and on top of his head. And then one time I put vinegar and milk on my brother's mattress.
He got in trouble for that one, y'all.
No, you said where you were like, if this doesn't go off, then you get a whooping. But then you guys just switched the mattress and it just felt good, so I didn't get a whooping.
Okay, good. Yeah. All right, so you didn't get in trouble.
Those are my top phrase though. That was fun.
No, you did some other ones though. Name some other ones that you've done.
Oh, our foreign exchange student came over like a long time ago. And while he was sleeping, I slapped the mess out of it, but then at one time I razored his chin with my dad's razor. Oh, that was funny. and his foreign like his like accent made it even more funny when he was yelling at me. That was funny.
Okay, so we're going to discover some of the scriptures. And I got some interesting scriptures for my son. So let's read. If you go to Numbers, like the 10th chapter, it says, "And how are you to preach unless they are sent? And how can it? And how beautiful are the feet of them that carry good news." So what it was talking about is the mockers that were actually pranking or deceiving people. Okay, so that's the whole gist of this. So my son's going to learn some interesting things just as well as you learn some interesting things as we talk about pranking. Now, what do they tell you in schools when you're pranking?
Stop.
Why do you think they tell you those kind of things?
Like, because sometimes, like, when you're pranking people, like, you hit somebody and they be like, keep your hands to yourself or something.
So, do you see anything wrong with pranking? Or is it just mutual?
Nah, I don't see anything wrong. I just think it's funny.
You think it's hilarious?
Period.
Okay, so one scripture says in Romans 14 and 19, it says, "So then let us pursue what makes for peace and for mutual upbuilding." Is that building up people when you're pranking them?
Yes, it is.
How?
You are.
How?
I'll tell you are. So
Okay.
basically,
I'm interested.
like when you prank somebody,
Uh-huh.
you're getting them used to, you're building them up for the next prank. Like you already know what's gonna come. Like I pranked Evan about 12 times with some water, and he wakes up instantly as soon as the water hits his face.
So who is Evan?
Oh, my best friend.
Your best friend.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here, who do you normally prank? There's 3 people that you normally prank.
Austin, Evan, and like if I go over Amari's, we prank everybody. They never prank me though. They can't get me.
What about your lookalike?
Oh, I just said RJ.
You didn't say RJ.
I said RJ.
Oh, I thought you. No, you said Amari.
Yeah, no, I said it. If we go over Amari's, we prank everybody. I said RJ, Evan.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay. So RJ is like his number one person that he pranks all the time. Like RJ can literally sleep around there. So I think it's funny. I think it's quite hilarious. Except for sometimes I'll be like, "Hey, Darren, that was a little bit too far, bro." So Proverbs 17 and 22 says, "Tell us, a merry heart," or this is the scripture that people like to use, laughter is like medicine. It says, "A merry heart does good like medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones." We can think of no better embodiment of this saying than when it comes to caregiving. So what it was saying is that laughter is good, but caring for a person is much better. So, with that being said, Darren, is that caring for a person when you constantly prank them?
No, but it's funny.
It's funny. So that's why it says it's okay to have a merry heart, but caring for that person's spirit is a lot better. Then Philippians 2:3 says this, and this is the Christian Standard Bible. It says this. It says, let's see. Let me make sure I got it right, because I don't want to give y'all something crazy. Okay, the Christian Standard Bible says, do nothing out of selfish ambition, or conceit, but in humility, considering others as more important than yourself. So, in times when we want to prank them, do we consider ourselves or do we consider others?
Ourselves.
So, because we think it's hilarious to do, right?
Very.
So it's okay, young people, to prank people if they're okay with it. When does it become not okay to prank people?
When you take it too far.
Like, what would you call too far? What would you call?
Slapping your nuts on somebody's face while they sleeping.
Okay. So as you can see, my boys are very open with me. All of them are. All of them have been. I allowed them, even at 3, 4. I would say stuff to them and they would be like, okay, Dad, that's gross. But so that's why we talk the way we talk. So excuse the nuts talking. But this is the way we talk. This is the way y'all talk every day anyway to y'all friends. So I choose to let them talk to me like that. And to tell me, really, huh? Yeah, sometimes Darren be like, okay, Dad, that's disgusting.
Nah, that's Dalen.
Oh, Dalen used to say that. Okay,
Yeah.
Dad, too far.
Yeah.
Too far, Dad. Too far. Because my thing is, even if you older people are watching and you're watching with your child, pranking and all that and talking to your kids, you need to be a little open with them. I suggest being a little open with them just because you want them to tell you everything, right, D? So they have no problem with telling about girls, what they watching on TV. Even if they have to sneak, they really don't. I really leave them.
To sneak.
I don't. They don't have to.
Yeah.
They don't have to sneak around me.
Except for my mother.
Yeah, their mother, they have to sneak around. But I'm a more open to where I do pranks with them. So one time, they got me good with some mustard, right?
Oh.
They got me good. They got me good. They put mustard and ketchup on my tongue because it's one of those times I slept with my mouth open. And I got him back though. I got him back.
I just remembered that. That was funny.
They got me good.
Oh.
But I picked each one of them out at a different time. So, and then one time I was washing dishes.
Oh!
And so,
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I was washing dishes.
Oh,
At my son Dalen.
No, that was me.
Oh, it was you. It was you.
Oh
I was
my
washing
gosh.
dishes, and I normally don't wear underwear under my
Oh,
shorts.
I pantsed you so hard. Oh.
So I'm washing dishes because I just had woke up and I was washing dishes because I had cooked breakfast that morning. And I'm standing at the sink.
Oh.
Darren pulls my pants down to my feet. So and they're all just rolling. So I got him back. So what I did was Little David, he bigger than me now. He taller than me. So he grabbed one of them and I grabbed the feet. And we pulled their pants down, and I started spanking his butt. And so he's like, okay. So thanks be to Little David, we got him back. But
And then I got David for
he got David for
with the vinegar.
he got David with the vinegar and the honey or milk.
No, milk, vinegar, milk.
So it's okay to prank, but in pranking, you just want to be aware of that you don't go too far, right?
Yeah.
So all of those were good jokes for us. But what we want to consider is other people's feelings. So if
My
you start,
top 5 prank, I'm sorry, but was when Dalen wiped his butt and put it on the thing.
oh, so this one time, he didn't do it on purpose though.
It was,
Yeah,
but
he
it
just
was so funny.
Dalen washed his butt, right? And he hung it up on a rail. I don't know why he did that, but Regina came in and she was washing her face in the restroom, and she took the towel that was hanging up. Oh shoot! So we start calling her butt face and stuff like that. And Dalen was like, "How my butt smell?" So,
Dalen,
and so it just funny stuff like that is funny, but you just gotta make sure that you're not going overboard, and you gotta make sure that the other person's feelings are not hurt, because we can't get to the point to where people's spirits are broken. That's why I gave you those scriptures, because you want to esteem others higher than you do yourself. You want to promote others. As a matter of fact, we have this thing common in our today's world for young people, to where you're thinking about yourself. You need to think about yourself. And people that say that are not following the Bible. They're really not following the Bible. Some of you young people are going through because you have to help somebody else, which is what Christ came for. He died, he got beat on because he wanted to help us to get to heaven, right? So we're supposed to be looking to others before we even look to ourselves. So all that's promoting yourself, push yourself higher, think about yourself, that's not biblical. So with pranking, we just want to be aware of what we're doing. Yeah. We want to treat people right? So, but Darren is quite the prankster. Matter of fact, if you ever spend a night with Darren, you're his friend, be careful. Don't go to sleep. Or be very sensitive to sleep. Because he will get you.
I just got Cameron yesterday.
He just got another one of his friends.
He was asleep, and I went into his room. I had my flashlight on, I came into his room. This man sleep like this. I started rubbing his head. I said, "Wake up!" He said, "Wake up!" And I was like, "The fire's going up." He's running out, and then I trip him on the floor right there.
So he's always getting people. So if you spend a night or he spend a night, he don't care what house he over. He done got RJ 550 times, and RJ tried to get him back, but
he got me one good time. I was on the couch and I was sleeping because we just got done swimming, and like I'm drained after swimming. I swim like an hour later. I'm asleep. I just feel some lotion and it's burning my face. It was that cream that grandma gave me for my bones. I did the same thing.
Icy hot?
Yeah. And so he put it on my face. It's burning and then it's going cold. I wake up. I'm like, "Oh, bro." And and then Aubrey and RJ are just dying laughing at me.
Oh, shoot.
I was like, "You're done."
So see, people can get you back. But the whole gist of this is not to tell you to prank, but it's to tell you, if you're going to prank, make sure it's a mutual thing, and make sure that you're having fun with it. Make sure that people are not wanting to go to sleep around you or get tired of you pranking them. All right? So that's the gist of the lesson. Anything you want to say to them?
No.
So my challenge is going to continue. Give me what you like to do, and then I will give you scriptures to back it up. So I gave you scriptures that talking really against it, because there's really no scriptures that tell you to go ahead and prank. Deceitfulness is not good according to Christians. It's also called hypocrisy, because you're saying something is good when it's actually evil, and that's not the whole gist of hypocrisy. So people that talk about hypocrites are not knowing the real understanding of it. Hypocrites were those designed to lie to you. Their objective was to deceive you. That's what a hypocrite was. It wasn't they told you to do something and they didn't do it. That's not a hypocrite. That's just they're falling by the wayside. or they're not following it. All right. So anyway, anything you want to tell them?
Nope.
All right. So we'll see you next week with the more youth time. I'm going to try to get my oldest son to come and talk about the Navy because he's getting ready to go to the Navy. So proud of him I am. So more than likely it'll be little David on with us. All right. See you next week. Lord's willing. Be blessed.